This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so Kanye is upset really because people are saying he was broke cloned. He says, "Does this sound like a clone? I don't take advice. I give it, and I do it. And I do and say what I want to say. When I say what I want to say, whenever I say it, everybody wanted to know what would happen." If Ye would ever get money again, I guess we'll never know. Because we'll never, ever know. I'm rich forever. Now, this is him. He's selling his Yeezy gear now for like $20, $30. He's making a lot of money off of it because he's going direct to consumer. Sway did have the answers. That's the point of this, okay? Sway... Kanye, okay? Remember when he says, "You don't got the answers, Sway. You don't got the answers." Sway did have the answers, okay? Sway was telling him, "Hey, I've done this before. Why don't you go direct to consumer?" And Kanye was so caught up in being with a major backer because he was shut out so many times, right? There is a roadblock with fashion. Yeah, to get into Macy's and all these places, or to even have the distribution globally, you need a big company that's already has purchased. You know that they've purchased. They're called buys in stores. I forget the exact term for it again. You do it in the music business too. When there was physical copies. When I had a label, I had to do these. They were, I forget what they were called, and they were expensive per store. Just to get on that front shelf, it was expensive, to like get in front of people's eyes. But it mattered, especially for your first week sales. Obviously, there's no CDs anymore, but Kanye leveraged his working with Adidas, and now everybody knows that brand, and somehow he got it back, okay, through all this drama. And now he's selling them for $20. He's making them affordable instead of $200, $300, and then resellers have them, And a lot of people are buying them, and he's making his money back. And this is what Sway originally introduced. Kanye just found an unconventional way to get to where Sway was talking. Anyways. Let's move on to the next story. Alrighty, we got Rocco. Rocco can laugh at himself. Now, Rocco was arrested for disorderly conduct. I know Rocco. I don't know him like super well, but I've worked with him a few times. We've talked on the phone multiple times, and just from working together for a few times. He's a really good dude. All right, he's really who he says he is. You know how a lot of these rappers claim they did this and that. Rocco's one of these few people that has done everything he said he did. He's a very smart businessman beyond music. Okay, that's why I haven't seen him in the music scene. He's doing real estate. He's doing very well in real estate too, commercial real estate. So, anyways, he was arrested for disorderly conduct, and I guess I didn't even know he wore a wig. He had a wig on the whole time. Everybody's making fun of his head. Pause. And at least he can laugh at it. Now, the guy that I saw roast him the hardest, pause, was Will Mills. He went off on him. But Rocco was able to laugh at it. Salute to Rocco, man. Instead of getting mad and all that, he just laughed it off. let me go to his thing. Wait, hold on one sec. He laughed it off. Ain't no big deal. He's rich. He has a family.
Fuck all y'all, man. I promise you. Fuck each last one of y'all. Oh, fuck y'all niggas. I hope y'all got some money today, nigga, because I did.
See, he said, hope you get some money today, because I did.
Bitch. Man, fuck all y'all, man. I promise you.
Rocco's got the money. Why doesn't he just go get the Tory Lanez? Hook it up, man. Anyways, Rocco will be fine. He's a very confident person. He'll be fine. Like if you can't laugh at yourself in life, man, man. Yo, Cameron exposed Jim Jones for not being from Harlem. He has this whole song out called "Started in Harlem." He has a whole Harlem song anthem out right now. He ain't even from Harlem. Cameron been exposed this in 2017, man, when they had their original beef. Well, no, that wasn't even their original beef. That was their second beef. Their original beef was when he betrayed Cameron and went with 50 Cent. Second beef is when he signed. See, and Cameron never had a problem. Jim Jones got the problem when he went on Flex and cried after he signed to Rock Nation, and it was Cam never loved me, man. And then Cameron had to get on and defend himself because trying to make Cameron look bad. Cameron casually responded to it in an hour long thing. Kept making people bring him Pepsis. It was Cameron's hilarious, bro. In his latest one, he exposed Jim Jones again. Jim Jones keeps doing this to himself. Cameron, please don't respond to this anymore. Jim Jones is using this as leverage. Nobody wants to hear Jim Jones diss track to Cameron and 50. I don't want to hear no more Cameron exposing. Jim Jones exposing Cameron. I made the pink and I did. They don't care. They moved on to a new hustle. Okay, Jim, keep doing what you're doing. You're one of the best rappers in Dipset right now. Keep making your music, having fun with it. But this ain't the way to get a buzz, man. This division. That's the old way of getting a buzz. It is. That's ain't it. And you know what? Help Jewel's at, man. Help Jewel's at more, okay? Because Jewel's ain't doing so well, man. Jewel's is a great rapper, a lot of potential. I hope you help him make money with the weed thing, man. I don't know, team up. Because, you guys are a force to be reckoned with. You've proven that. It's not going to be like before, but it's still going to be, you guys are still a problem together. And I see them doing stuff together all the time. It's just it's not unified enough. A lot of potential, man. All right, so this is complicated. Drake drops the UMG Spotify case, right? Drake withdraws petition against Universal Music Group and Spotify, where allegedly they inflated the popularity of Not Like Us. Why did he bring it in the first place? Is there something deeper here that we're not getting? I saw a lawyer try to break it down. We'll get to that in a second. The petition filed by Drake, Frozen Moments Company. Back in November, attorneys claimed the bots and other paid outlets were paid to inflate Not Like Us. There was an alleged meeting between Drake's representatives and UMG and Spotify. And they came up with some type of resolution. No money will be dispersed. I don't know, man. I don't even know if I want to get this, okay? Because, what is this move?
In this petition.
So this is Lawyers for Workers. Let me play. He's good at breaking this stuff down.
Drake dismissing this petition in this way at this time is going out worse than he did in the rap battle. Check this out. He basically is just filing a document with the court, telling the court, hey, I asked you to start these proceedings. Cancel that. I don't want to do any of that. None of it at all. And then he tells the court what Spotify and Universal's position is.
Now, he's going to continue to break this down. And I'm going to have to say, we don't know what resolution they came to. We don't know. More will come out. But it does look bad on paper.
On his discontinuance, on his withdrawal. He's asking the court, Drake is asking the court, can you stop this? So when you do that, you have to tell the court, well, what do the other people have to say about it? And he says Spotify has no issue. They're cool with me dropping it. Universal, you would think he can say that, hey, Universal has no issue. They're cool with me dropping it. Instead, look at what he has to write. Universal has reserved a decision on this issue, which means that the court will say, okay, Drake, you're good. Universal, you need anything? Which means that Drake's lawyers went to Universal and said, hey, we're dropping it. Can we tell the court that we're dropping it? They're like, no, don't say anything about my position. You go do what you need to do. Which certainly means, I mean, I can't imagine there would be a settlement of any type in these circumstances. And so this lawsuit, this petition, which caused so much bad PR and had to work to make sense, seems to have blown up in his face.
That's what it seems right now. And, Lawyers for Workers is right, but I don't know, man. Maybe Drake taking on this machine by himself, I think that was a bad idea. If him, Kanye, and a couple other people took him on as together, just attacking the issues of playlists, bots, and all that stuff, then you might have had something. But to take him on this one issue and one artist, I just, they've been winning for, decades. How is Drake himself going to stop them? And I'm going to tell you something. This is just a prediction. You've seen it with Prince. Any artist that's ever taken on the labels, they seem to have won. This will end where Drake seems to have won. And Drake will always be Drake. But it will never be the same. Because the label will never push the button the same way. Prince, when he changed his name to a symbol and everything, things were never the same after that. It's like when you're favored in the machine, you're favored in the machine. But if you take the machine on, the machine punishes you. I've never seen anybody win against the machine. And that goes for life, When you're going up against a machine, it's very rare you get a win. And that's why we champion anybody who does get a win. It's a metaphor for life in a sense. Have you ever seen Terminator 2 and you're fighting Skynet? That is a lot to do with everything. That actually might be reality one day. Mr. B says he's in contact with many billionaires interested in buying TikTok. One of them is Kevin O'Leary. Now, I don't know if it's him that he's in business with, but he's in. Kevin O'Leary has put a valid offer on the table. And it's a weird situation where Biden handles it for the remaining days in office, then it moves to the next president. And what has to happen now is a 90-day stay, where they entertain this offer that Kevin O'Leary is the only one that's put on the table. Elon Musk never put one on the table. China was trying to generate interest by doing that. And we'll see what happens. But, TikTok does need to stay. A lot of people have built businesses around it and everything, and I think it's very unfair to just pull the rug from those people. There has to be a way to work this out. I guess apparently. So, Hida J3 said, our grandparents need a hospital bed and a new wheelchair. He can't walk. We appreciate the donations. Adin Ross made a donation of $10,000, right? Why didn't Kendrick Lamar put a donation? Hida J3, aren't they related? That's weird. Drake shows love to Young Lean. Okay. Kanye in studio. Little Baby made over $30 million in 15 days with this wham weed he put out or something. I'll be honest with you. They reported those numbers. We don't know if they're true. I'm sure they did a lot of numbers, but I don't think people were running to the stores to buy wham. But I'm sure it did well. I mean, Little Baby's famous, bro. People are going to buy it, 30 million in 15 days. It's self-reporting. There's no way to know if it's real or not, Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco, his wife, is now down with Shannon Sharp with her podcast. He said he was trolling. He's really happy for her. You're gonna get roasted by her, bro. you made her famous now. She has a podcast now. You're gonna get roasted, bro. Kai Cenat is in talks with Warner Brothers for his Batman stream featuring real-life caves and props. That's awesome. That's Rocco's funny. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I will check you guys in the next one. And yeah, smash that like button for me. I'll check you guys later. Peace.